Welcome back. I'm Nicolbw and this is Sky Factory 3. And today we are going to work on Steve's carts. I got googly eyes. I've got cross-eyed googly eyes. What is up with that? Huh. Okay, so we are going to make a Steve's cart tree farm. That's right. I've laid out some tracks up here. This is where my tree farm is going to go. But first, we need to make, if I cleaned up this area. I also made some crafters with some speed upgrades and made patterns for the seeds, and that way I could just go into here and make them like that. And I miss auto crafting so much. So we have our pattern, what is it called? A pattern grid. This is where we have our patterns and we can make them. We also have our crafting monitor. I moved everything else back here. I have a big old mess of stuff. So we have the loot bag opener. We've got the Elorium chest. Oh, that's this. We've got a regular chest over there. We got the trash can. All of that looks like a mess. It's hidden away anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I also made a table, put a cake on it, and chiseled some white wool for a rug. So that's what I did off camera. Not much. We are going to need to make a cart assembler, and there we go. Our cart assembler. We're going to put it over yonder, right there, because it does not need RF, so we can put it over there. So we're going to need to make a cart. I think I'm going to make the reinforced hull. I don't think that I'm going to go for the Galgadorian, yeah, hull. It doesn't break, but it's really expensive, and maybe we'll make one later, but for now we're just going to go for the reinforced one. So we're going to need 7 of these. So we're going to need 2 sets of this. Okay, so, oh man. We are going to need, holy cow. Okay, so this takes 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so 7 sets of this. Well, I guess just 14. Okay. Let's throw these in here. And come back to this. I think we have enough iron bars. We're going to need 2 of these. Okay. And then we're going to need... Did I do that? Yeah, I did that right, because we needed 7. So we're going to have to smelt those. Oh my. Okay, so we need reinforced wheels. Need 2 of those. And then our cart. We're going to need actually a bunch of reinforced metal, but... So we have our basic cart. Yay! Okay, so... We need... How many engines can we have? If we throw this in here... We've got all of them open, maybe? I think we can have 2 engines. So we're going to put a solar engine and a coal engine. We'll do the solar as the main and the coal as the backup. Okay, so we're going to need a couple pistons. And 4 of these. Okay. And then we're going to need 2 of these. So there's our solar. Our coal is going to be super duper easy and cheap. Usually I do just coal, but we might as well do this. So, okay, so we have that. Then we need to get a woodcutter. So we're going to do this one with the blue edge. So we are going to need a woodcutter core. Again, we're going to need a couple of these. And one of this. And one of this. And do we have enough? No, of course not. So we're going to need to make another batch of this. Okay, so 3, 7 of these. Oh. I should just make a bunch, but I don't want to make too much, although we're going to need extras to put into the cart to repair it when it breaks. I should probably do that. Oh, I need to make this stuff, which means I need one of these, and I need one of these. I have an extra. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, and I just need 2 of those. Correct? Yes. Okay, so there is our woodcutter, which will also plant and cut down trees. We've got that. We're going to need to get some chests. We won't be able to do the top chest because the solar takes the top. We can, hold on. Let's throw these in there. Boom. So we can do the side chests. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to need one of these, although it makes 8. We're going to need 2 of these. Makes 32. Holy cow. We're going to need 2 of these. And we're going to need 4 of these. I'm going to need to make more of these. Of course, because we're going to need a lot. I think I'm going to have to make... Nah, I don't have to make those. Okay. So there is our chest. I don't think we really need anything else. I'm not sure. We don't need... Do we want a smelter? We could put a smelter on it. Let's do that. That might help with our coal area. Yeah. I don't think I've ever put a smelter on here, so we're going to try that. And we don't need a crafter. We don't really need a range extender. Don't need an advanced crafter. Advanced smelter. What? Oh, we could totally do this. Let's do that then. The advanced smelter is right there. Let's grab that. Let's do the advanced smelter. What does the advanced smelter do? Information provider. What? Cake server. What? Glass of magic. I don't know what any of this stuff does. Advanced thermal. No, don't need that. I think that's going to be enough. We really don't need anything else. Okay, so it is going to take an hour. Pretty sure that's real time, not Minecraft time. So, yikes. What is it without? 45 minutes? It adds 15 minutes for that. That's okay. Not a problem. We are going to do that. And to get it started, we are going... Do I have a hopper? I do. Let's grab this. Put that there. We're going to boom. Boom that right in there. So you do have to fill it. Oh, you have to click assemble. I think we're done with that. So assemble. Yay! You do have to fill it with coal. Coal blocks I don't think actually work in there. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't think it does. I think I tried it and it wasn't working. Maybe I was doing it wrong. But yeah, doesn't seem to work. So I made some dirt seeds. Super easy to make. If we look at AgriCraft, the dirt seeds, super easy. It's just the tier 1 crafting seed, the inferium, and some dirt. So I made those, went ahead and did that because we're going to need dirt for our tree farm. So if I look up dirt, I have dirt essence to turn it into dirt. You could do that to get podzol, or you could do that to get dirt. So super cheap way of getting dirt. I like dirt. So I'm going to go along and get rid of these. It only plants every other one, but I really don't know where it plants and where it doesn't. The last time I did this, I put the dirt every other one and it wasn't working and I couldn't figure it out because I put it on the wrong block. So I'm going to do that outside and inside a ring of dirt on either side. We also, if we take a look at Steve's, we also need to make the cargo manager. So let's get that. All right, so large, huge, large, dynamic. So let's make that. We need 4 of those. Okay. Oh man, seriously? I'm gonna have to make more of these? Oh gosh. You know what? I'm just gonna make double. Okay. Okay. That, I don't know if that'll be enough. We need 3 more of these. There we go. And then we're gonna need... Oh, you got to be kidding me. So I need 8 more. Okay. Okay. There. 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 Oh my gosh. And we're also going to need an advanced rail detector. So that way the cart knows to stop at, we only need 1 of those, at the cargo manager. So we need to decide where we want to put this. We'll just stick it right here. Same's good. Yay. Okay, so the rail is on the blue side. So we're going to go with the blue. We're also going to turn that to blue. We're going to change this direction. we want to offload, then we're going to onload, but we're going to onload, what are we unloading? Saplings? Probably don't need to unload saplings. We're going to unload for the engine, and you know what, we'll do one for saplings as well. And then this, it doesn't matter. So we're going to offload the storage slots. We're going to make sure we refill the engine and refill the saplings. And there we go. Because it's the blue side, that's the side we want affected by that. So we are also going to need a chest. Do I have a chest? I do not have an ender chest already made. So if we take a look at chests. Okay. We're going to do that. I don't know if we need a conduit or not, but I'm going to do that. Do we already have a filter? No. So I want to make a filter. And you know what I want to do? I want to go ahead and make a ton of these. So slow when it makes them. Oh. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that down. We're going to put this down. We're going to insert. We're going to extract, but we're going to filter and blacklist these. And then we're going to put these in here. And then we're going to always active. There we go. So that will pull everything else out besides the coal blocks. And I think it is going to be me just adding dirt everywhere. This is, yeah, I got 54 minutes left. So this is going to be the next episode before I get that done. So I'm going to have to, you know what? I'm just going to skip those. Now, what I might consider doing is putting a roof over this that is 7 or 8 blocks above. And then putting glowstone so that way we don't get mob spawning on the trees because there will be big trees or even just the tops of trees once the leaves are off of them. I don't want mobs spawning and then I have mobs walking around on my base. So I'll probably do that as well, put a roof over it. So that is how you make a Steve's Cart tree farm. All I have to do once the cart is done is place it on the tracks, put some sapling and some stuff like coal or something in it, and yeah, once I figure out, I may end up taking the coal blocks out, and then, because I've never used the smelter thing on my cart before, so if that will smelt the wood and use that to power the engine, which I think it will, then I won't need the coal blocks. But if you don't go with that, this is definitely a way you can power your, I hate when that happens, a way you can power your cart if you don't choose the solar. So I will set it up to use the solar engine first. There's priority levels for them. So we'll try to do that. If it doesn't, then the backup is coal, so it should never get stuck unless it runs out of coal energy. and it's stuck under some trees. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you think down below. If you would like to learn more, just ask a question and I'll try to get back to you and answer you as soon as I possibly can, which is whenever I read the comments, which I read them every day and sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. Depends on if I'm busy that day or not. So, yeah, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe to be notified of when I put out new videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Oh, the lag.